All right. Hi, everyone. A very good evening to all of you. And welcome back once again to these free Shiksha daily IELTS classes. So, guys, we are here again, back again with all the fresh new topics of IELTS. And I am going to revise you in this particular month of December, that is the last month of this year. We are going to follow the same procedure, but yes, the questions will be different way and the techniques of teaching you will be different, definitely. So we are improvising on little factors each day so that it becomes more engaging for you. So guys, before we actually start with today's class, as I always tell you, that please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that you can do. The registration process is absolutely for free. You can register with us with the help of the link which is given below, just below this live video which is going on. And also, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have lots and lots of online free material from where you can practice and you can actually get a very good score. So, definitely, these classes are going to help you a lot if you are a really serious candidate for IELTS and you're really a good aspiring candidate for the IELTS exam, then definitely these classes are meant for you. And without any further delay, let me start with the today's class. So we are basically going to cover up each module every week. So we are starting with the reading module for now, that is IELTS reading. So I'm going to tell you about each and every question type in detail, and definitely there will be lots of questions from your side, and we would welcome that. And of course, you are welcome to ask your questions, your queries. Maybe, in the end of the session, I'll give you some time if you want to clear any of your doubts related to the PPT or even if unrelated. But yes, specifically related to your IELTS exam. You can always put down your queries on the comment section even during the live class, and I'll answer them one by one in the end of the session. Or if you have any query or problem related to anything related to IELTS, then definitely you are welcome to put your problems on the comment section even after the live class, because we do not leave any of our candidates unanswered with their questions. We definitely get back to them as soon as possible. So, yes, guys, that was just a small piece of information before I actually wanted to start with the class. Before, actually, I started with the class. So, yes, here we are with the first topic of the day. That is, we are going to cover up one question, and that question is true, false, and not given. So, basically, what I'm going to do is in these classes, let me give you a small brief if you are new to this channel. We take you through each and every question type in detail. We provide you with certain strategies and tips which you need to apply for that particular question. And of course, then if you have any doubt, if you come up with any query, we try to answer them in this live session of the daily IELTS classes, which is being given by the Shiksha editorial. So yes, without any further delay, let me start with today's class. So let me read out few information about true false not given. So here it is. For true false not given questions, you will be given a set of statements and a text. Your task is to decide which of the following applies to the information in each statement. So let's see, it agrees with the information in the text. So that means the statement is true. You have to write true. You cannot write T, F, N, G. No shortcuts, no abbreviations are allowed in the IELTS exam. You need to write the full form. Then it disagrees with or it contradicts it. That means it is false. And if the statement is not mentioned at all in in the text or in the passage, then definitely the information is not given. Now, let me read out quickly the tips for you which you need to apply. So, guys, really, really be very, very attentive here right now. Why? Because in IELTS, in every module, not just reading, not just listening, be it writing, speaking, whichever module we are talking about out of these four, definitely each and every question type, each and every task has its own approach. It has its own strategy, its own tip. So definitely you would not like to miss out, any one of these, I'm sure. So please be very attentive because each of the question category carries its own strategies, and definitely you will not be wanting to miss any one of them. So let's start with it one by one. The first tip says the answers appear in the same order in the text as the order of the statements. definitely the answers come up in order, so you do not need to look for the scattered information. Second tip says you do not need to read the whole text. First you will scan for keywords, and then you'll read out in detail the section in which they're located for the answer. There will be at least one of each answer type: true, false, and not given. So if you don't have at least one of each when you've completed the question, that means you have made a mistake. So please revise it again. Keep few minutes in the end for every question to be revised, because definitely you'll come up with some of the spelling mistakes, or you might come up across some grammatical mistake which you have done in a hurry. So please do not be in haste, and keep few minutes in the end of the paper to revise and go through your section, whatever you have typed or whatever you have written in the paper. Is okay, this we have read. Let's come to the fourth one. Watch out for the distractors. So guys, distractors, this word I have talked about a lot of times in my previous videos as well, and definitely I'm not going to repeat all those things. You can go and watch the videos from our past uploading in the YouTube channel. Definitely you'll find so much information about distractors, but just to give you a brief, distractors are those kind of words which actually distract you during the paper. Definitely, these words are present in the passage just to confuse you, but as an IELTS candidate, you should not, and this will only come with rigorous practice. Because after rigorous practice, you will come to know, you will be familiarized with, the words which act as distractors, and you will understand why they are, in certain places just to confuse you, just to distract you, hence the name distractors. So, a prime example here of qualifying words or distracting words are every, a few, all, always, some, often, most, and occasionally. So, these are just few examples which I have given you here so that you can understand what are distractors and what are the words which act as distractors. So, these kind of words, and there are many more, these are just few examples in front of them. So many more distracting words like these might appear or you might encounter in your paper. So, yes, and I have given the example also related to it. So, Tian Tian often meets up with her friends after work. This is one sentence and often has been underlined because it's acting as a distractor here. Tian Tian occasionally meets up with her friends after work. So, occasionally has also been underlined. So, now you can understand what is the difference between often and occasionally. So these are two contradicting words. These are two words which are opposite in nature. So often means, very frequently. That means too many times. And occasionally, whereas means seldom. Okay, or another synonym to it can be rarely. So these are two words which are opposite in nature. So definitely these kind of words will be there in your reading paper or listening paper as well. So please be very, very attentive throughout the paper. In true false not given questions, the meaning of the statement an exact match with the information in the text to be true. This we already know because we just read it here, that if the statement agrees with the information in the text, then that means that sentence or that question is true. All right, coming to the next slide, which has another set of tips here. So fifth tip is for true false not given questions. Also be on the outlook for qualifying words that express possibility or doubt, such as seem, claim, suggest, possibly, believe, and probably. So these are again just few examples which I have cited just to make you understand what is the meaning of qualifying word. Okay, and these are the words that express possibility or doubt. Okay, so you need to understand what are the various kinds of words, or what are few categories of words which are actually used in your reading paper just to make you confused. But yes, if you are giving it 100%, if you are really having a rigorous practice throughout, nobody can confuse you, not even these words. So, coming to the sixth tip or strategy for true false not given questions, the statements won't be a word for word match to the information in the text. So, guys, you have to understand that the information or the words and phrases which are there in your question will not be same. They will not be similar in the form or the word form. They will not be same in the passage or in the text as well. So there will be lots of paraphrasing. That means there will be lots and lots of synonyms used. Okay, same meaning words, but not the same words. So you need to understand that if, for example, friendly word has been used in the question. So in the passage or in the text, when you're going to find the answer, when you're looking for the answer in text, you might not find the same word friendly. You might find synonym of friendly, for example, amiable, cordial. So any word out of these can be there in the text or passage. And if you're looking for the word friendly, you will not be able to find it, and definitely you will make your answer go wrong there. So please do not look for the same, words. Try to look for synonyms and try to look for paraphrasing, which has been done. Because paraphrasing will be there in your writing, in your speaking. It has to be there, in fact, from your side in writing and speaking. Although, if we talk about the audio and listening, there will be lots of paraphrasing. And in terms of text or passage, when you're giving your IELTS reading paper, definitely the words will be changed again, and a lots of paraphrasing. Okay, coming to the seventh tip, that is, the test is not an assessment of your knowledge of the topic, but only of your ability to read and understand the specific information in the text. So, if you happen to know from your own knowledge that a particular statement is correct, that is true, but this is not stated in the text, you must answer, sorry, you must your answer must be not given. So guys, you have to understand this, that many of the IELTS candidates, they get confused between false and not given. True is, most of the times easy to find, and definitely it is one of the easiest answers which anybody can give if the statement is actually, matching with the one in the text. Then definitely the answer has to be true or yes in case of yes, no, not given questions. But yes, if you are looking for false and not given, you need to be very, very cautious. You need to be very careful actually writing false or not given, because sometimes it might be confusing. For false, we know that the statement is there in the text or the information is there in the passage, but it is opposite to what is being said in the question. Although for not given questions, either the information will not be given at all, okay, or the information might be given to you in partial areas or maybe just in the partial form, then also the answer would be not given if the information is not complete. Please understand that. And I have also given lots of examples in my June videos, that is the videos which happened or which took place in the month of June. So please go and watch those videos from the month of June, where we had discussed everything in detail, and I have given you examples actually how to identify which answer is false and where to write not given. So please understand this, because this might be confusing if you are a new student to IELTS. Okay, here it is. Remember that at least one answer will be not given. This means that you will be searching for information that is not there. So guys, just understand this, that definitely you have to waste a little bit amount of your time, that is maybe around 2 to 3 minutes, looking for such kind of information which is not given. Now, this might sound funny to you, but yes, this is absolutely true and honest. I'm being honest with you that you will be searching for information which is not there. That is why only you will write the not given as an answer, correct? So in this case, what you will do is, if you feel that you're wasting a lot of time, maybe more than 3 minutes, then please do not waste any other moment of yours, because definitely that answer might be 90% not given. So basically, you're just wasting your time. So in that case, just write not given straight away. Okay. But yes, if you feel that I am going wrong, it might not be not given at equals, then please go and look for the answer and match and mix with your question. Now, here are few strategies which I have listed down for you. So, the first strategy here is read the instructions carefully. Double check whether it is a true, false, or not given, and or maybe it is yes, no, not given. Now these two kinds of questions are not similar, so please do not get confused. If in the instructions it is given to you, please write down true, false, not given, then please do not write yes, no, not given, because otherwise your answer will be considered as wrong, even if you have, you know, given it in the right way, even if you know that true means yes, and instead of true you have written yes, then also it will be wrong. So if it is true, it is true. If it is a yes, no, not given questions, then please write yes. Okay, next strategy is read the statements and try to understand the meaning of each. Do this before reading the text. Think about possible synonyms that might appear in the text. Note any qualifying words in the statements such as all, some, often, always. This will make your brain alert for them when you scan the text. Now, fourth is you won't necessarily find the exact words in the text due to the extensive use of synonyms and paraphrasing. Okay. Next is reread the statement one and scan the first passage, maybe two, for the keywords or synonyms of them. Sixth is decision. Remember to consider these three things. What are those three things? Those three things are to be true, the information must exactly match, even with the words, even if the words are different. Okay, so the meaning of the sentence should match. Even if the words are different, there are synonyms being used. Don't worry about that. Just try to match the meaning of the sentence. And if the meaning is, matching exactly with the statement in the passage, then definitely the answer is true. Look carefully for qualifying words that might change the meaning. If you are struggling to find the answer, it's probably because it isn't there. That means it is not given. Repeat this process for the remaining questions. Now, what is the big challenge? That sometimes it's very easy to waste a huge amount of time going over and over the text to check that you haven't missed the information. The second challenge is that it is, that some candidates actually have the familiarity of this type of question. So definitely they do not practice enough. So they do not become familiar with the true, false, not given questions. And definitely then that, actually negatively affects their band and score. So yes, most of the people, most people will have looked for true false statements in the text back in their school days, but may have no experience of not given statements. So you need to practice them all. Hence, it's extra important to have a strategy that gives you the confidence to make your decision and move swiftly on. So here is a, example passage, and the title of the passage is A Secret Well Kept. This is how the true, false, and not given question actually look like. So these three statements will be there given to you in the passage, sorry, in the question list. And there will be questions presented like these. And for your information, for your help, guys, I have also copy pasted the explanation along with the answer so that you can just go back to the passage here in the previous slide, maybe just play and pause and do all of that when you're rewatching the video. So then you can go back to the video where I'm explaining you, where I'm actually showing you the passage, and then you can actually, correct the answers if they are wrong. Try to solve them by yourself. And yes, with this, we come to the end of the session. So, guys, if you have any questions, you can put it down on the comment section. So, I've already got a message which says, Ma'am ji, Hindi mein bhi samjhao. Okay. So, guys, let me tell you that this is the platform, Shiksha Study Abroad. This is the platform where I need to teach in English. I'm really able to understand. If you're able to understand a little bit as well, that is more than enough for me. But yes, as a trainer, as a study abroad expert, I am not allowed to teach you in Hindi. Sorry for that. But yes, we have lots and lots of platforms on YouTube where you can actually, watch these videos, these kind of information, helpful and useful information related to IELTS, TOEFL, all the other exams in Hindi. Okay. So you can actually get access to these kind of sites and videos as well. So good luck for that. But yes, as the IELTS exam is conducted in English, so we are actually, or we have been ordered. In fact, we have been not allowed to teach you in Hindi because the exam itself is taken in English. So definitely that is why it is our duty to teach you in English so that you get the familiarity of the question, and this is how you will be actually taught anywhere, even if you go to any tuition center or any institute as well. They will also prefer teaching you in English. So I would recommend that you understand a little bit of it at least. If not, then definitely I have told you there are many other platforms where you can actually watch these kind of videos in Hindi. So, yes, that was all from my side. Thank you so much, guys, for watching us live. And I shall return tomorrow with a fresh new topic. And most probably, we'll be, going on with the yes, no, not given questions. And then maybe you can make out a difference that what is the difference exactly between true, false, on, and not given. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day ahead. And yes, I shall see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.